What's going on, everybody? My name is Ryan, and welcome back to Doki Doki Salvation. This is episode 6 of my playthrough, and I just want to apologize now. If you hear, rattling noises in the background, it's my laundry machine. I don't know why this mic is so good, but it picks up a few things in the background. I apologize if you hear it. Just, I guess, try to ignore it, but it is pretty difficult. But this is episode 6 of my Salvation playthrough. In the last episode, I really cannot remember anything that happened in the last episode. I think there was a jump scare moment with Monica, and Monica's still in a coma. And well, no, not in a coma anymore, but she's recovering from the coma. And Sayori's the president of the club. Oh my god, we had that thing with Yuri happen. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, we had that incident with Yuri cutting herself. And that very tense scene, I must say. But anyway, without further ado, again, apologies for the noises in the background. And I'm sorry if you hear voices in the background. They're not coming from me. They're in your head. But anyway, let's hop right into it, shall we? Oh yeah, that's right. We left off after, I think, convincing her, we're here for her. Yuri clears her throat and motions for me to follow her to the empty classroom I found her in. As I follow her into the classroom, she stops in front of a desk. The book she was telling me about lay there on top. Her back is facing towards me. Yuri? I start to reach out to her until she turns around slowly, holding her book close to her chest. She chokes up on her words. Do you want to read? Together? My eyes widen in surprise, but I decide not to question her further. She's adorable when she's not all yandere. Sure, Yuri. Yuri and I sit ourselves down on the floor. She hands the book over to me sheepishly. You can read at your own pace if you like. I don't mind waiting for you to finish. Alright, Yuri. You sure it's okay? Yuri slowly nods. I give her a reassuring smile, but she avoids making eye contact with me. As I make my way through the pages, I hear Yuri's breathing slow and constant. Almost like consistent. At the corner of my eye, I see her eyes fixed on the words, jolting back and forth almost like a typewriter. I never would have guessed a girl like her would cut herself. And what's a guy like me supposed to do for her? I only helped her because she's my friend, but I have no experience in these sort of things. Hell, all I do is sit around, read manga, and play video games in my free time. A nerd like me shouldn't be handling situations like these. But I'm almost glad I caught her in the act. I feel like she just needs someone to talk to. She needs to be made aware that we do care about her. Ryan, are you ready to turn the page? Huh? Oh, sorry. That's quite alright. We continue reading up to the 3rd chapter until we hear a little voice we both know all too well. Yuri? Ryan? Oh, sorry if you can hear that. Where are you guys? Natsuki opens up the classroom door to see us on the floor reading together. Hey, what are you two doing? Natsuki, it's not what it looks like. Don't play dumb. You guys just wanted to read without me, didn't you? Yuri sighs after realizing Natsuki didn't suspect the worst. I'm pretty glad too. I'm sure Natsuki wouldn't let me hear the end of it if she thought I was cheating on Sayori. It's not that, Natsuki. It's Yuri likes to read this book in private because oh, I get it. It's a pretty steamy read, isn't it? Don't worry, Yuri. I won't tell Sayori. Anyway, do you guys want to come back to the club room? I have a little surprise for you both. Yuri and I exchange looks before nodding. I hand the book back to Yuri and make my way towards the club room. We all walk in the club room together. We watch Natsuki walk over to the back of the room and pull out a tray, seemingly out of nowhere. She lifts the foil, revealing her famous white frosted kitty cupcakes, lined up perfectly along the tray, each one begging to be eaten. Ta-da! Ah, now this is what I love about the literature club. I take a huge bite out of the cupcake, filling my mouth with so much flavor, I start to moan a bit. Okay. Natsuki and Yuri laugh at my reaction and join in with me. Imagine just walking by that room, just seeing people eat. These cupcakes really are the best, Natsuki. I've never had anything like them. Psh, I mean, it's not like I made them for you guys or anything. Haha, who am I kidding? I totally did. Guess Sayori's gonna miss out on these, huh? Yeah, I'll take one to her though. I'm sure she'll love to have a cupcake at the end of the day. Well, that's nice of you, Ryan. Oh, can I tell you guys about this manga I was reading? I think it's only fair since you guys read without me. What did you have in mind? Natsuki walks in front of us and begins explaining. Okay, so it all starts with these Dragon Balls. After listening to Natsuki go on about her manga, it was time to go home. I grab a cupcake for Sayori and leave the rest for Natsuki. Well, today was a success. Sorry for being a terrible club president, though. You did well, Ryan. I thought today was a success, too. That's good to hear. I give Yuri a smile. Yeah, you suck at being president, but that just makes it all the more fun. Well, I'll be heading home now. Natsuki, would you like to walk home with me today? Oh, well, sure, Yuri. But this isn't going to be an everyday thing, right? Alright? I know. I could just use a bit of company today. Natsuki smiles and walks out of the club room. Well, come on, Yuri. Don't keep me waiting, slowpoke. Yuri smiles and turns to me. Thanks again for checking on me, Ryan. Of course, Yuri. If you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me. I watch Yuri walk out of the club gracefully as ever. Home, sweet home. I shoot Sayori a text message to come over whenever she can to pick up her cupcake. I throw myself on the couch and let out a long sigh. What a day. I think about walking in on Yuri cutting herself. What if I didn't choose to look for her? What if she accidentally cut too deep and bled out? None of us would have been there to save her. That's not thoughts you want to have. I turn over on my backside. My friends, Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori, they all need serious help. I guess I'll have to stay strong for them. This is what Monica would want, right? I wouldn't say that. Man, if she were here, she'd be able to help me with all this. I close my eyes and drift off to sleep. I hope Yuri will get the help she needs. Uh-oh. Ooh. Alright, that got me for a second. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That was only slightly disturbing. I wake up gasping for air. Jeez, hell of a dream. Maybe Yuri's story really got to me. I think back to walking in on her, the blood gushing out of her arm as she looked up at me, her face full of terror, and that dream. Why was Monica in there? I decide to call up Sayori. I feel kind of bad for waking her up at this time, but surely she won't mind. At least I sure hope not. A sleepy Sayori answers the phone. Hello? Ryan? Why'd you wake me up so late? I'm sorry, Bun. I had another weird nightmare, and hearing your voice helps me calm down. Eh? You've been having a lot of scary dreams, haven't you? Do you want me to go over? My heart skips a beat. Sayori hasn't slept over at my house in years. I mean, it shouldn't be so different from staying at her house. I guess it's more of the idea that a girl just asked me if she could come over. The guys always joke about this sort of thing, but now it's actually happening. That is true. It's rare for a girl to be like, hey, can I come over? Jeez, I mean, it's kind of late. Won't your parents mind? No. They like you, Ryan. But I'll be very sneaky. Well, guess I'll see you in a bit then. Oh, fuck, that scared me. Before I hang up, I hear a loud crash come from my phone's speakers. Ow! I tripped. I guess I shouldn't expect Sayori to be the best at sneaking out of her house. I hang up my phone and sit up from my couch. I wonder why now, out of all the times, did Sayori ask to come over? Not that I'm complaining, I'm still shaken up over the dream I had, so I could use the company. A few minutes go by and I hear a soft knock at my door. I get up from the couch and open the door for Sayori, who looks happy to see me as always, even in the dead of night. I switch on the light so we could see each other a bit better. But anyways, hooray, it's sleepover time. Just like old times, huh? It's really late though. You sure this was a good idea? Well, you said you were scared, and I wanted to come over and scare the demons away. With hugs. Sayori puts her arms around me and hugs me tightly. Man, you're the best, Sayori. She was right. All of my problems seem to slip away. Well, I don't think I can sleep. We can watch some TV for a bit if you like. Yes, we should watch a funny movie. Alright, good idea. Aww. That's really nice. I set up the TV and cuddle up next to Sayori. It's really nice having you over like this, Sayori. Sayori puts her arm around me and rests her head on my shoulder. Yeah, it is. Hey, Ryan. Yeah? Aw. I never got to thank you for helping me. What do you mean? I know it was you who told the doctors about my depression. My heart skips a beat when she says that. Oh, how did you know? You're the only person I've ever told about my depression, silly. But I'm glad you did. I felt more happy in these past few days than I have my whole life, and I have you to think of that. You to thank for that. I'd do anything for you, Sayori. I need to make up for all those years we've lost. You care about me so much, Ryan. Sayori puts her arm around my body and rests her head on my chest. I'm happy. I smile and gently brush Sayori's hair. Good. I'm happy that you're happy. I give Sayori a small kiss on her head, making her giggle. We watch TV for about 30 minutes before I start hearing soft snoring. I look down to find Sayori fast asleep on my chest. Oh, Sayori, I'm so glad you're in my life. I gently brush my hand through her fucking hair. I think that's what that said. Eventually, Sayori's gentle breathing starts to lull me to sleep. Okay. I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I was about to say maybe it meant to say lure me to sleep. I grab her hand and close my eyes. I've completely forgotten about the nightmare. All of my worries slip away when I hold you in my arms. Oh. Oh, great! No more nightmare. Well, not another nightmare, I guess. Ouch. When I wake up, Sayori is still sleeping, using my chest as a pillow. I look at my phone to check the time. Huh. It's still early. Sayori looks so peaceful when she sleeps. I'm so glad she's finally getting the help she so desperately needed. I think back to our conversation last night. She's gone through so much pain her whole life. She deserves this happiness. I've known her since we were kids, and only now I'm fully realizing the feelings I have for her. How dense am I to not have realized sooner? I love Sayori. I get butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it. Oh yeah, my dude's in love. Love. My friends usually throw that word around like it's meaningless to them, but it holds meaning for me. Sayori begins to wake up. Aw. Okay, I say but those eyes on Sayori I'm not the biggest fan of. but still Ryan? How long have you been awake for? Sayori picks up her head and rubs her eyes. Not very long. Only a few minutes. Sayori yawns. Aw, I didn't want to wake up yet. I was having a really nice dream. Well, what dream is so important that you have to be late to school for? Heh. That's a secret. Let me guess. You were dreaming about me, weren't you? Yes. No fair. You know me too well. I walk over to her and give her a kiss on the cheek. That's okay, Sayori. You and me both. Stop embarrassing me, you big meanie. We should probably start getting ready for school. I'll go home and get ready. I'll see you outside. I walk Sayori to the door. I'll be out soon. Ba-dum. I walk into the club room feeling totally exhausted from the school day. First semester is starting to come to a close, so teachers like to pile up all this work on us and expect us to actually get it all done. I know that all too well. Man, history totally killed me today. How did everybody else's classes go? Mine went pretty well. I started a project in art today. Oh, that sounds cool. May I see it? No, not yet. It's not ready. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to see you're trying new things. Yuri catches on to what I was implying and shyly looks away from me. Yes, of course. Well, how about you, Set? I'm cut short after realizing Sayori and Natsuki aren't here yet. Yuri, do you know where Sayori and Natsuki went? No, they weren't here when I came in. As soon as Yuri finishes, Sayori and Natsuki come into the club room together, giggling loudly. Wow, I've never seen these two so happy together. It's pretty nice, actually, seeing Sayori get along so well with the other club members. Hey, you two. Where were you guys? Natsuki and Sayori both exchanged looks, still giggling. We just met up in the hallway and got distracted. Yeah, and we aren't that late. Well, it's good to see you two getting along so well. So, what are we doing today, Sayori? Well, I actually don't have anything planned for today, as usual. Although, this isn't much of a bad thing. I've been meaning to get a chance to talk to Natsuki. I figured now's a good time to finally ask her about her family issues at home. Oh, shit, okay. Well, in that case, I'll go read my book. I think I'll work on a poem idea that I had. Sayori skips over to a desk and starts rummaging through her school bag. She seems pretty peppy today. I assume her counseling session yesterday was pretty successful. I look over at Natsuki's usual reading spot to find her getting ready to read her manga. I decide to walk over and say hello. Hey Natsuki, I wanted to know if you wanted to talk about things. I expect Natsuki to get mad at me for being so forward with this type of thing, but instead she stands up and looks straight at me. Hey Ryan, what's up? Just decided to check up on you, Natsuki. Well, I'm fine. What makes you think I wouldn't be? I didn't say that. Well, you implied it. Well, I wanted to ask. Remember that note? Oh. Natsuki looks towards Yuri and Sayori, who are talking about some of their favorite books. I want to show you something, but don't say a word. I nod to show my understanding. Jesus Christ. I had a feeling. My poor little Tsundere. Natsuki slowly lifts up her sleeve. Oh my god. Bruises lie all over her forearm. Some look like as if they just appeared yesterday. It doesn't help to think that these are all over her once broken arm. Ah! Oh god, I didn't even think of that. This is what happens to me almost every day. Even though Natsuki already made me aware of this, it still shocks me to see that she's been going through all of this without any of us knowing. After the accident, I struggled to let doctors help me. I was afraid they would hurt me the same way my dad would. Oh man, that fucking sucks. That's when I realized I can't trust anybody anymore. Damn it, man. Even though I know they can help me. My dad, he's ruining my life. Oh god. Natsuki runs out of the club room. What happened? Why did Natsuki run away like that? Oh, well, I'll go check on her. I'm the vice president after all. It's what Monica would want. For Monica! Yuri places her hand on Sayori's shoulder, stopping her in her tracks. Sayori, I understand you feel the need to help her, but trust me. She needs her space. She'll be back. Just give her some time. So does Yuri already know? But we'll be here for her when she comes back. Do you want to help me make her some tea for her? Okay, that's nice of you, Yuri. Yuri and Sayori work together to get the tea ready. I keep sending glances toward the clubroom doors, wondering if Natsuki would ever return. I wish there was more we could do for her. Suddenly, the clubroom door opens slowly. Natsuki walks in, keeping her head low. Sayori, Yuri, and I keep our distance. The room is silent, except for the sound of Yuri pouring tea into cups. Okay, here's some tea, everyone. It's a little hot, so be careful. Here you go, Natsuki. And here you go, Ryan. I pick up the teacup and take a small sip. Sure enough, the warmth and flavor of the tea helps me calm down. Even Natsuki seemed to perk up a little after she took a sip. If you don't feel like talking about anything, you don't have to. Just know we're all here for you. Sayori gives Natsuki a sad smile. Natsuki, still looking down, begins to speak. Oh, fuck, she's just going right at it. Okay. Well, my dad... Natsuki pauses. It's like she's afraid of mentioning this sort of thing. It's alright, Natsuki. Take a deep breath. So does Yuri know? Natsuki follows Yuri's command and breathed in before speaking. My dad treats me horribly. He beats me almost every day for the smallest of things. All I have to eat is rice and ketchup. The food isn't nourishing at all. Jesus. Natsuki closes her eyes. I like it when he doesn't come home, or when he's too tired to do anything. That's when I'm free to read my manga or bake. It's the only things I could do that make me feel happy at home. My dad would kill me if he saw the manga I had, and I'm sure he wouldn't like it if he found out about all the baking I do behind his back. Natsuki looks away as tears start forming in her eyes again. Ah! God, that's a stab in the heart. Hearing that come from Natsuki. Oh, God. My poor little Tsundere. Oh wait, I didn't read it out loud. I just wish all this would disappear. But at the same time, I still love my papa. Sometimes he would take me out for ice cream or shopping for new clothes. I still love him because he's my papa. But even then, I felt like he was going to yell or hit me as soon as I got home. The more nice things he did, the more nervous I became. Jesus Christ. It scares me. That's just... God, that's just fucking... That is awful, man. I can't even go home without living in constant fear of what he'll do next. All I want is for him to stop hurting me so much. Or maybe I'm just a horrible daughter. Maybe I'm just too much of a brat. Ah, god damn it. Oh, fuck. No, that's not what anybody should think. Oh, man. Natsuki starts crying a little harder now. The three of us share concerned looks. Yuri opens her mouth to speak, but no words come out. Natsuki, we want to... You can't help me. You'll never understand what it's like to have the one person who's supposed to take care of you beat you down every day. You'll never understand what it's like to walk home just to be thrown around and treated like garbage. Girls shouldn't be afraid of going home. Girls shouldn't dread the idea of school being over. Why? Why does it have to be me? Why does he do this to me? Oh my god, that's so hard to hear, man. Fuck. Like, I genuinely, feel so bad, dude. Natsuki rests her back against the wall. Her tears are flowing down her neck as she tries so desperately to keep herself together. I don't want to go home. I just want this to all go away. She hugs herself and cries softly, barely loud enough for us to hear. Yuri steps backwards. The confidence she had a few minutes ago is completely absent now. The three of us look at the pink-haired girl sympathetically. I can't believe I'm seeing Natsuki like this. Usually she's known for her outbursts and upfront nature. Known for loving manga, sweets, and cute things. Now, she's completely broken. Broken by the one man who was supposed to take care of her. For her. Almost subconsciously, I stepped backwards as well. I don't know what to say or do other than give Natsuki the space she probably needs. Suddenly, Yuri clears her throat and steps forward again. Yuri looks at me and nods, as if to assure me she's got everything under control. Yuri takes a deep breath, stands up straight, and starts speaking. You're a very strong girl, Natsuki. Not a lot of people can open up to others like this. I understand you're hurting, but may I make a suggestion? I wanted to help you get away from your troubles. Natsuki stands up slowly and nods her head. I think you should move out of your home. You can even tell the authorities whenever you feel comfortable doing so. I know it'll be scary at first, but we're all here to support you. Natsuki stays quiet. I guess it's my turn to say something. Well, you've stayed with Sayori before. Why don't you move in with her as a starting point? Sayori perks up after hearing this. That sounds like a great idea. My counselor says that spending time with friends is a great stress reliever. Natsuki wipes her tears and looks up at us. You guys make me feel safe here. This club, it's a safe place for me. The past 2 months have been the best months of my life. I thought things would be different after the accident, but all of you made the literature club an amazing place. Thank you all. It kind of just clicked to me that, like, Monika's probably seeing what's happening. She must be so mad that she is not a part of any of this. Like, goddamn. It's just like everyone's forgotten about her, it feels like. Yuri walks over to Natsuki and gives her a hug. Natsuki looks shocked, but to my surprise, doesn't resist. Instead, she slowly hugs back. After more hugging and crying, we all calmed down and started working on a plan for Natsuki's move. It's pretty clear that Natsuki is nervous about the move, but we assured her that no matter what happened, we would be there for her. Well, I have to go home before it gets too late. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Yuri leaves, leaving Sayori, Natsuki, and I in the club room. Well, shall we get going? Yeah, let's go home. I'm sleepy. Sayori lets out a pretty hearty yawn. Well, at least you won't keep me awake with all your dumb games. Hey, the games were fun. You guys can discuss this at home. Now come on, it's getting late. Ooh. Wait, what? I accidentally pressed space. I don't like this music. Did you like the song? Sure, I guess so. I didn't really get a good listen at it, though. Ah. 可这个把这次的是知道的。Huh? Oh my god. That, I don't know why, that for some reason was so terrifying to me. I instantly made the connection when she said, huh? Or like the question mark, exclamation mark. Because, like, is that her, like signifying, that's not the word, like, showing that she's, like, kind of losing control? I don't know. That terrified me for some reason. That's literally just made my heart sink. I placed my hand on my head in pain. Ow! What the? Ryan? Are you okay? You blanked out there for a second. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, didn't even realize we were home already. I look over at Sayori and Natsuki, who still look a little down after the day we had. Hey guys, Perk up. Tomorrow will be a new day. Ha! Sounds like Sayori is rubbing off on you. Sayori smiles at me as well. Alright. Quit teasing me. You sure you'll be okay living with Sayori, Natsuki? Well, I guess. It's better than being at home. Come on, Natsuki. We're going to have lots of fun. It'll be like sleepovers forever. Alright, Sayori. You don't have to make it so weird. Jeez. Well, Sayori, do you mind if I get settled? I need to change. Go ahead. I want to talk with Ryan for a bit. Natsuki nods and heads inside Sayori's house. Sayori turns towards me. What's up, Sayori? Oh, well, I just want to say sorry for acting upset today, Ryan. That was really selfish of me. I didn't mean to make Natsuki feel bad. I quickly realize how Sayori is feeling and grab her hands. What are you doing, Ryan? I forgive you, Sayori. You did nothing wrong. You helped me so much today. Without you there to support me, I don't think I would have been able to help Natsuki. Sayori looks down and stays quiet for a while. Sayori? Well, maybe you're right, Ryan. I trust you. Sayori smiles and opens her arms, signaling me to hug her. I move in and hold her tight. Please, don't be sad anymore. Uh-oh. Okay. No nightmares. That's good to hear. And with that, we're going to end this episode right here. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Doki Doki Salvation. This is episode 6, right? Yeah. Episode 6. What happened this episode? It was kind of normal throughout the beginning of it. But then it kind of got heavy near the end, with Natsuki just opening up about everything. And we had those 2 weird moments with Monica. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Feel free to let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments below. Again, I am sorry for the noises in the background you might have heard this episode. Feel free to give it a like. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to do whatever. Also, feel free to check out my merch store. You don't have to, but if you want to check it out, I'd appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night, great afternoon, great evening, whatever time it is for you. The link to this mod, as always, is down in the description below, as well as my Doki Doki Salvation playlist, so you can go back and watch the videos you might have missed. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!